What's good YouTube? And for this tutorial session, I'll be doing a deep dive into shooting, building off of what we learned from the past 2 tutorial sessions, going into the details of the triple threat position, and dribbling. Armed with our knowledge of the triple threat position, the use of jab steps and fakes, and dribbling, hopefully you have what you need in order to create the space you need to attack your defender efficiently. The next step in this process is knowing which shot is best used for the specific situation that you find yourself in. So not only is it important for you to know how to shoot and pull off these moves, it's equally important to know when to shoot and which shot to use. These determine your shot quality and increase your success rate. So I hope you enjoy this intro where I show you how I put everything together, from the triple threat position to dribbling, and once I'm able to create that space, to choosing the specific shot that works best for the situation. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, give the video a like if this is helpful, and follow me on Twitter for more regular updates. So at the basic level, executing these shots can be done in one of 2 ways. One method using the shot stick, the right stick, or one method using the shot button in combination with other buttons and the left stick. It's really up to you to decide which method you'll use, but for me, I'll be posting only specific instructions based on what I'm comfortable with. On a broad level, 2K measures your probability of success based on 2 things: shot timing and shot quality. In timing your shot, you want to make sure that you release the ball at the peak of your player's jump shot. You can usually measure this using the shot meter, but here I avoid using the shot meter to time the animation perfectly. An excellent release guarantees a make, but you also want to be at the slightly early or slightly late range, as these also generate a high probability of success. The second broad variable is shot quality, which is determined by how open you are, your attributes, your defender's attributes, and the kind of shot that you launch. If you force shots from guys who do not have specific moves in their repertoire, you likely have a poor quality of shot, and this lowers your chance of success. Being more open increases the chances of your shot success. However, having coverage of 40% or above guarantees a miss. So make sure to keep these variables in mind every time you decide to shoot. Knowing your player's hot and cold zones will also increase your likelihood of success. Shooting from a hot zone or a red zone increases your chances of your shot success, while in a blue zone, this is likely an indication that your player shouldn't be shooting from this position. The speed in which you pull down the right stick to shoot using the shot stick will determine your shot arc. This has no bearing on the quality of your shot, but the arc of the shot will be beneficial for certain types of shot, like you want a high arcing floater in order to avoid being blocked. So now that we have the fundamentals out of the way, the first move I'll be teaching is an escape dribble jumper. And the escape dribble jumper is done by holding the left stick in any direction as you initiate a shot. So here I'm showing the 4 basic directions: to the right, moving forward, to the left, and stepping back. In addition, you can also perform escape dribble jumpers by moving diagonally forward or diagonally backwards. Just hold the left stick up to the right, up to the left, or down to the right while initiating a shot. Immediately initiating an escape dribble jumper after a shot fake results in a combination that gives you more space moving forward after an escape dribble. So initiate a shot fake by tapping square or letting go of the right stick as soon as you see the shot animation. As you can see here, there's a big difference in the space generated in using an escape dribble jumper or using an escape dribble jumper pump fake combo. Holding the right stick down to the left, or down to the right while holding R2 initiates a momentum step back jumper. The main advantage of a momentum step back jumper is that you can cancel out of this jumper into a shot fake just by letting go of the right stick as you initiate the shot animation. The main difference between a momentum step back jumper and your other escape dribble jumpers is that you cannot cancel out of an escape dribble jumper. So while moving, pressing and holding the shot stick or the shot button results in moving jumpers, and you can do this while moving to the left, to the right, backwards, or forwards for a fadeaway. And while holding R2, executing a moving jumper results in more aggressive variations of this attack. To execute a momentum hop jumper, while holding R2, press and hold the right stick towards the direction of your ball hand. This results in a hop jumper towards the same direction of your movement. In order to execute a momentum snatch jumper, you want to be holding the right stick away from your ball hand. So if you're moving to the right, you want to be holding the right stick to the left while holding R2. Executing a momentum step back jumper is done by holding R2 and holding the right stick down. And again, you can cancel out of these momentum jump shots by letting go of the right stick as soon as the animation starts, and this creates a shot fake from your momentum jumper. Rotating the right stick clockwise and counterclockwise and continuing to hold the right stick in that direction results in a spin jumper. You can also perform a spin jumper by double tapping square. With the ball in your right hand, rotating the right stick right to up or left to up with the ball in your left hand results in a half spin jumper. While driving to the basket, holding the right stick up results in a basic layup. If you want to finish with your left hand, hold the right stick up to the left or up and to the right to finish with your right hand. To perform a cradle layup, you want to hold the right stick down into the left with your ball in your left hand or down into the right with the ball in your right hand. This results in you finishing with your outside hand and it leads you to protect the ball away from your defender to avoid getting blocked. To perform a Euro step, you want to hold the right stick down into the right if your ball is in your left hand or down into the left if the ball is in your right hand. This is a good move to avoid defenders who are coming at you, usually from a help side position after you've evaded your first defender. Holding the right stick down results in a floater, which I use against very aggressive shot blockers. To perform a hop gather, you want to be holding R2 or the turbo button and pulling the right stick down into the left or down into the right to initiate a hop step. If you stop holding the right stick, this results in a hop gather that allows you to branch into another shot. Holding the right stick in the same direction of your hop gather results in a hop layup. Once again, rotating the right stick counterclockwise or clockwise results in a spin layup. You want to make sure that you hold the right stick after your spin in order to finish the shot. However, letting go of the right stick after your spin gather results in a spin gather which you can then branch into a different shot or different up and under types of shots. You can combine your Euro step, your hop gather, or your spin gather with a floater to create different types of layup combinations. As soon as you execute any of your gather animations, hold the right stick down to execute a floater and branch out of your initial gathers. Pressing and holding the shot button after you initiate a layup or dunk animation results in a layup or dunk adjustment, which allows you to change your shot mid-air in order to avoid getting blocked. While moving along the baseline, holding the right stick away from the basket results in a reverse layup. So if I'm moving to the left, you want to be holding the right stick to the right in order to execute a reverse layup, which you can also branch out of. After initiating a shot fake, holding the right stick in any direction results in an up and under shot. The direction of your right stick input determines the direction in which your up and under will move. So if I move the right stick down after a shot fake, this results in a fadeaway or a floater. Holding the right stick to the right results in a shot moving to the right. In this case, this last move is a reverse pivot move, which I do by holding the right stick up and to the right after making a shot fake to the left. So this is where we take what we learned from part 1 and 2 of our tutorial series on jab steps and dribbles by combining these different moves with your different types of shot gathers, either your standard escape dribble shots or your momentum shots. So from a stationary position, you can only combine your jab steps with your momentum step backs. But after your jab step escapes, you can combine these with your momentum shots or your standard escape dribble shots. Just play around with the different animations. So for example, after I step over launch, I press and hold the left stick to the left while shooting in order to create an escape dribble shot. These combinations are crucial because they create that much more space after your initial move. So if you've already beaten your defender on his initial drive or he commits to a specific direction, pulling back the other direction results in a step back, which leads you to create more space. If you're close enough to the basket, you can also combine these with your different layup gather animations. So not only can you combine your shot gather animations with your jab steps and jab step launches, you can also combine these with your other dribble moves, such as your signature size up, which is done automatically or manually. So it really pays to learn the animations of each individual that you control. Make sure you know what moves work well with different shot animations and shot gathers. So just a piece of advice, these types of moves are best executed by the best shot creators in the game. You don't want to be using standstill jumpers and combining them with these types of shots. It will alter your shot quality because their ratings are not high enough to be able to perform such moves with great efficiency. So for example, this behind the back gather is just done by holding the left stick to the right as I initiate a shot after a crossover. You can even create your own types of moves by cancelling out of your dribble moves. For example here, I initiate an escape dribble jumper after a crossover, which results in an in and out to escape dribble jumper. Again, it will really pay off to work on your dribbling as well as your triple threat and jab step game and combine these with the best shots that work well with your different animations. This increases the likelihood of your success and increases your shot quality. So here's another example of me figuring out a shot gather which works well with the Iverson spin to crossover combo. Here, I execute the animation so well that the crossover combines with a step back momentum jump shot. And lastly, you can also combine your different dribble moves with your different layup animations. So for example, one thing I like to do is initiate a Euro step after a crossover, which results in crossing up your opponent in different directions. You can even cancel out of these animations so long as you time the input correctly. So that's it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions on how to execute certain moves, or if this video was helpful, if I wasn't so clear. Anyway, just let me know in the comment section down below. Peace.